Hello and welcome back to Snake, Junpei and the Bracelet. And I am Gloomy, but I'm not Snake, Junpei and the Bracelet. We'll be finishing this one off now and see how far we can go. Well, let's try Snake, Junpei and the Bracelet.
Let's try Snake, me, and the bracelet. If this combination works, then the number for this bracelet is 2.
It didn't open.
Guess it's not 2.
Then,
They decided to use the following combinations. Let's take everyone.
let's try all 3 of us and the bracelet. If this combination works, then the number for this bracelet is 4.
It didn't open.
Then this bracelet is not 4.
Then,
Well, after failing every possible combination, let's take
let's
this
try
one.
me, 7, and the bracelet. If this combination works, then the number for this bracelet is 6.
It opened.
Yes, so it would seem.
That means the bracelet is actually 6. But how is that possible? The display on the bracelet clearly shows a 0.
Oh man, that's not good. I guess our time's just about up, huh?
At any rate, we know now that the door can be opened. Let's go!
But, Snake, are you sure?
Yeah. You know that only Junpei and I can go through this way.
You needn't worry. I have a solution to this problem. My last resort. But if now is not the time for last resorts, then when?
Last?
Resort? Gotta admit, you really surprised me there, kid. I couldn't figure out how the hell you were gonna get out of that one. How come you didn't do that right off the bat?
As I told you, it was a last resort. Had I used it at the beginning of the game, I would have come under a great deal of suspicion. I imagine that most people would have taken it to mean that I was 0. Once they'd convinced themselves of that, I wasn't optimistic about my chances of making it out of here alive, let alone unscathed. I felt it best to play my cards close to the chest, as it were. That way, if I were in a situation where there was nothing else I could do, I'd have a little trick up my sleeve. I'd just take my bracelet off.
My brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm. It's fake. It's not a real arm.
I know this is kind of a weird thing to say, but I'm glad that's a fake arm.
Don't have to be afraid of the door if you don't got a bracelet.
Yeah,
You are correct.
just take off your arm.
I think these stairs connect to the bottom deck.
Doesn't look like it's underwater. Let's go through that door. Incinerator?
Oh my. That doesn't sound very pleasant. Do you see a lever near the gate, perhaps?
Yeah, right over here.
How did you know that?
Well, I'd be happy to regale you with the story. I imagine it should only take half a day or so. If you pull it, the door ought to open.
Got it. What? Why? Why is there another one?
Warning, warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 9 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Oh my, how exciting. You've run quite a show here, Zero. What's the matter? Too frightened to understand? Here, let me explain.
It said that the incineration system is about to activate. In 9 minutes, this room will be engulfed in flame.
Who are you?
You don't recognize me? I'm hurt. It's me, Snake.
Snake? Oh, yes. You are alive. I'm afraid your bizarre style had me confused. I'm quite glad to see that you're alive. If you don't mind my asking, how did you get here? Snake, Junpei 7. The three of you couldn't have opened a door with a 9. Did you use Clover's bracelet, perhaps?
What?
Ah, well, your reaction suggests that you did not.
Hold on. Why did you think we'd have Clover's bracelet?
Oh, they haven't told you?
Told me what?
Oh yeah, they left out that one.
Normally, I would take some time and enjoy the moment. But I'm afraid my time is at a premium just now. I'll have to make this quick. Clover.
Don't do it, Ace! Keep your goddamn mouth shut!
Clover.
I said stop it! Don't listen to him, Snake!
What happened to Clover?
Clover died.
No, that's not true. That's impossible. It's a lie. It has to be a lie.
Oh, it's quite true. I can assure you of that. I killed her myself, you see.
What?
I'm sorry, did I stutter? I killed her. I would have rather she died with less suffering. A bullet in her brain, perhaps, would have been ideal. Unfortunately, that would have made quite a bit of noise. Circumstances being what they were, I was forced to settle for the knife. The one the 9th man had, you remember. I believe I caught her just below the shoulder blade. I was rather lucky, in fact. My first thrust went right between her ribs. Her flesh was so soft. My knife slid in so easily. There was no resistance. That feeling was... I confess, I feel rather excited. It is a powerful memory.
You have a problem.
Someday, perhaps, I hope I can feel it again.
You have a real problem.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
I'm going to kill you.
What was that?
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Ah, so you're going to kill me. Please do. Come now. I'm waiting.
Don't do it! Don't listen to him, Snake!
Stop it, kid. He's screwing with your head.
Is there a problem? What are you waiting for, boy? Don't you want me to send you to join your sister?
Don't! The Snake!
Don't do it!
Snake!
Snake!
Lotus!
Hurry! This way!
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
Give me the woman. I need her. Without her bracelet, I will be unable to open this door. Quickly now! I don't have time for your shenanigans. I see. Then it would seem I have no choice. The rest of you must die as well. Fortunately, I have 5 bullets left. 1 for Junpei, another for Lotus, and the last 3 for that lump of idiotic man you call 7. I will take Lotus's body with me and leave this room.
Incineration will begin in 4 minutes.
Well, it looks as though our time together is at an end. I rather enjoyed playing with you.
Damn it!
Goodbye.
Kill you.
What? No, that's impossible.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Stay away from me. Get back. Stop. If you come any closer, I'll... Get away from me. Listen to me. I said don't come any closer. Shit. You bastard.
Incineration will begin in 3 minutes.
Finally, you're...
Out of bullets.
Hell. You won't get away.
You son of a bitch! You're a monster! Get off me! Let me go, damn you! Yeah!
This is it, Ace. We're going to burn to death together.
What?
Incineration will begin in 2 minutes.
Yeah! Damn it! Damn you! Get off! Let me go, you monster! Okay, look. Think about it this way. My company owns a wonderful hospital. It has excellent doctors. You're not wounded too seriously. I'm sure they can fix you up easily.
You're not wounded too seriously. I took 5 bullets to the port and other vital organs. Yes, they fix you up.
You don't have to die. You could be saved. Just let me go.
Pathetic. Begging for your life.
Snake, that's enough! You can stop now!
Yes! He's right, Snake! You've done enough!
Come on, Snake, let's go! Let's get out of here!
You have to come with us! We have to leave together!
I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't do that. You'd best forget about me. You need to leave soon. I'm going to take him with me.
Shut up! Be quiet!
I couldn't save Clover. My sister died because of me. Perhaps this will begin to atone for that. Perhaps in the afterlife, she can forgive me. Now go. Go now. You have to go.
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
God damn it! Shit! We're out of time! We gotta go!
Junpei, what are you doing? You have to get out of here now!
Snake! Snake!
Snake!
Wait! Don't be an idiot, Junpei! No! No! I have to help Snake! 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 Get off of me! Let me go!
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds. 7, 6.
Damn it, I don't get a choice, kid! Don't blame me for this, alright?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Gates 2 and 3 are locked down, beginning incineration.
He's...
Shit! Damn you all! Why? Why? Why me? I don't deserve this! Answer me! Answer me, Zero! Why? Why? Zero! Zero!
I gotta admit, the voice acting of this one was good. You could feel emotion here.
Hey, wait! Junpei!
Junpei, where are you going?
You stay here. I'll go get Santa and June.
You're gonna bring them here?
How?
Don't worry about that. Just stay here and wait, all right? I saw an elevator on the way here. If I can get it to work, then maybe... Please work. Yes. June! Santa! Damn it. Where did they go?
Really, no one can wait where they're supposed to wait in this game. They all run off somewhere, randomly.
Connie! Connie!
Who? Ah, Akane.
It can't be. It's impossible. Oh, Connie! Connie, are you alright?
Junpei?
Oh man. Connie, what the hell happened to you? You feel...
Junpei, I'm sorry. I might not make it.
No way. I am going to let you die. I am going to save you. I promise.
Thank you, Junpei. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again. Really happy.
Oh, don't give me that I was crap. You're going to see me again lots more times. You just got to hang on. All right, Connie?
Junpei, did you know you meant a lot to me when we were kids? I've liked you for a long time, Junpei. A really long time.
0. You son of a bitch! Where are you hiding? What the hell are you talking about? No, it hasn't. I'm not gonna let it end yet. I'm gonna get out of here with Connie. Why? Because you chose the wrong path. The wrong path?
That is correct. Your path is inevitable, however. Admit defeat. Where there is shadow, there is light. Where there is the absence of light, there is no shadow. So it goes.
What are you talking about?
That is not. The loser has been decided.
I told you! I am not gonna lose!
No, you misunderstand. You have lost. I have lost.
What? Connie, wait here. I'll be right back, I promise. Damn it. Where are you? It doesn't matter. I need to get Connie out first. Connie! Oh god. No. Where is she? Connie.
Like I said, no one can freaking stay where they are, even if they're in the process of dying or some whatever. They are just simply freaking vanishing out of nowhere. Absolutely stellar performance. You can leave someone, go out of the room, look back, and gone. Those people really know.
Connie! Connie! Connie!
Huh? Wait. This is... white smoke.
Good night. Alright. We have reached our first ending. Although, I must say, this isn't quite satisfying, is it? There will be a way to get to the actual ending. But we pretty much have to find all the other endings first, though. And to that end, we'll be given a way to jump around in the story, which we'll be seeing after the non-skippable credits that are running down here. So what did we learn here? Ace is the owner and CEO of Cradle Pharmaceutical, a firm that's went ahead and made a really effective anesthetic that is also quite useful as a sleeping gas. And a room clearer. Got incredibly rich, started the nonary game, planted himself, threw a bunch of kids in there and let them die, I guess. And yeah, Snake is one of the survivors of the old nonary game. That's all we have till now, I guess. Yes. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. Now it is time that our game begins. You have reached one ending. This game has multiple endings. In order to experience all the endings, you need to play through the game multiple times. Make sure to save your progress now to retain all information you've acquired. Memory of Escape has been added to the title screen. Memory of Escape enables you to replay the escape rooms you have completed. Yes, we need to save that. So, we finished this ending. We need all. And here we are. It's the tree. This is where we can get information we are missing. We have unlocked a lock here that is leading us to a different path. There are other paths here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the 5 endings. We can't access this. We need to move it from the novel part here. So, we have pretty much all unlocked here. Let's go for the one path doors. We'll go back to the beginning here.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
But then what should we do?
We should talk it through.
Oh my god, enough! All we're doing is talking! Talking won't solve anything! It can't help us find our way out of here! You're really sure you want to just sit around? We've only got 7.5 hours left. We already wasted 1.5 hours of our 9 hours.
You're right.
Very well then. There's only one way for us to proceed.
Sure not gonna be fun running around knowing we gotta jump when Zero says jump.
Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing.
Well, thanks to Snake's card, at least we have some idea of how this all works.
Correct. And so long as we all follow the rules, we will most likely be all right.
But
But what?
who's going to go in which...
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't have any more than 5 people in one door. All 8 of us can't go in the same door.
Then it would seem we will have to split up.
Wait. I'm telling you now, there is no way in hell that I'm going into door 5.
Come on now, don't be selfish.
Call me whatever the hell you want. I'm not going in there. If I'm going to have to walk through all that blood, then I'd rather stay here.
And we were doing so well.
Sorry, but I ain't going in there either. Someone else can go into door 5.
Oh, Santa, not you too.
Hey man, I just bought these shoes. If you think I'm getting some creepy dude's blood all over them, you got another thing coming.
What the hell, man? Weren't you the one who kept saying we should get going?
Yeah, so doesn't mean I wanted to go into door 5.
Oh, God.
Fine, I'll go into door 5. I can't go in there alone, though. Anyone else willing to come with me?
I'll go.
What?
Don't worry. You'll be fine. We may part now, but I'm certain we'll meet again later.
How do you know that?
Because I do.
That's not an answer! If you're going, I'm going too. I'm going into door 5.
What am I going to do with you?
There's nothing you have to do. If I join you, the problem is solved, correct? 7 is 7, and Snake is 2. And if you add Clover's 4 and my 1, the digital root will be 5.
7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 is 14. The digital root of 14. 1 plus 4 is 5.
Oh, it works perfectly! The 4 of us can go into door 5.
Wait, what about the other 4? What's their digital root gonna be?
Lotus, Santa, June, and me. Our bracelet numbers are 8, 3, 6, and 5. 8, 3, 6, 5. What would...
Our digital root would be 4.
8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 is 22. The digital root of 22, 2 plus 2 equals 4. It's 4. Add up our 4 bracelet numbers and the digital root is 4.
Then we can go into door 4.
Yeah. Huh. That worked out well.
So the team assignments will be like this. 7, Snake, Clover, and Ace, they would go through door 5. Lotus, Santa, June, and me will go through door 4. Are these really the teams I want? Beyond door 5 is... what? I never want to see that thing again, but something's telling me that it'd be a good idea to examine the corpse, even just a little closer.
Which you even didn't do. God damn it.
Of course, if I went through door 5, I wouldn't be going with Lotus and Santa. I could bring June with me through door 5, but that means she'd have to see the body in there. I don't want to put her through. Should I stay silent and go through door 4? Or should I stop them and insist on door 5?
All right, then. It seems we've reached a conclusion. Shall we go? I'm going through door 5.
We're over there too, right, Snake?
The door's not going anywhere. Slow down.
Which door?
Yeah, we'll go 4 here.
I'll go through door 4 with Lotus, Santa, and June. There's nothing to worry about. I just need to stay by her side. This should be fine. It's no problem this way. I should see the other 4 off.
Looks like Ace and the others are going.
Now then, goodbye.
Be careful.
So horrible.
What are you doing? We need to hurry.
Snake, your shoes.
It's fine. Hurry!
It's just blood, don't worry about.
Or are you planning on dying with everyone else? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
Sorry, Snake.
Let's go!
Hey! How is it over there? Did you find anything? At least say something, will you?
Something's beeping.
It's just like before.
Probably the sound of the detonator on the bracelet.
Do you think they're okay?
Hey, there it is! That's gotta be that dead thing! Come on, get over here! We gotta authenticate!
The beeping stopped.
Well, duh.
Phew. Looks like it stopped.
Hey, guys! Are you doing all right over there?
Yep, we're fine. Oh, hey, I'm gonna tell you about this whole dead thing, okay? The dead is just like the red, but the color's different. You know how the red was red? Well, the dead is blue.
Weird choice of color, though.
Other than that, it's just like the red. authenticating is the same too.
Awesome! Thanks! That helps a lot.
Well, we should probably move on now. You be careful out there.
Roger that! Whew. Now it's our turn.
But given what we know, this explains why Ace was so, yeah, I want to go in that room there. Yeah. Let me take that bracelet. Just, But Snake and Clover following them is interesting. It's a nice combination in the place over there.
I'll go first. Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Run!
Oh, damn, it's counting down.
We can't go back!
We need to hurry and find the device.
Hey! Where the hell is the dead?
How would I know?
Don't give me that crap! Start looking!
I already am!
Don't tell me the dead is in one of those rooms.
Oh no! How many rooms do you think there are?
Ah, fuck! We don't have time to count. We just need to open them all. It won't open.
Shit, this one's no good.
Same here.
It's not moving!
Oh! There it is! At the end of the hallway! Run!
Hey, how many more seconds do we have?
How would I know?
Our time limit is 81 seconds!
I know that, goddammit! I'm asking you how many seconds we have left!
Hurry! It's the dead! Get over here! Come on, everyone! Looks like it stopped. There's another door at the end of the hallway. Let's try this one first. And of course it won't open.
Absolutely, why should it?
A keyhole.
Oh, that's the Mars symbol.
What's this mark? Mail?
No, not exactly. That's probably the symbol of Mars. Well, technically, they are the same symbol, but I saw a number of similar symbols near the main stairway. The symbols of the solar system.
Oh, that's right. The Sun, Saturn, and Earth.
At least that's what I'm assuming.
So this isn't the man symbol. It's a symbol for Mars?
I think so, yes.
I see. Wait, where's Santa?
Yeah, so, I looked the place over. Here's the deal. None of the other doors open.
Then that must mean...
We only have 2 more doors.
Maybe it's the room number.
The door on the left has a B92, and the one on the right says B93. All right, let's open them. I'll open B92.
Okay, I'll get B93 then.
1, 2, 3!
Hey, it opened.
Why make it so? Why would you try to open them both at the same time?
Yeah, it did. I didn't expect that.
It was so easy.
Maybe this is all part of Zero's plan. I can't say I enjoy being treated like someone's puppet. Well, now we have these 2 rooms. I'm sure there's something in there that will help us get out of here. Let's find it. Santa and I will search this room. You 2 take the other one.
All right.
Okay.
Alright, here we go off to a puzzle room. Room 92. The vase looks expensive. I wonder how much we would get for it. Are you gonna steal it? This is kinda weird looking picture. Do you think it's an abstract painting or something? It looks kinda like a demon with an elephant-like nose, sucking on a human being's brain. Where the hell did that come from? What's her brain made of? Can't say I'd mind finding out a little more about what goes on in there. Yeah, I'm not seeing that. Weird. That's the bathroom wall. There are square tiles all over it. There's a little blue bread bomb shooting from the shower wall next to the knobs. It's for putting soap on. I used the shower once, so I know. Thank you, Junpei, for your way too deep insight. I wouldn't have expected that you used the shower once. Why did you only use the shower once? That's the shower knob. Let's see if anything happens when we turn it. No water's coming out. It's just a shower head. There's nothing special about it. Right? What is a toilet? A collection of full and partially depleted rolls of toilet paper. Someone was well prepared. There's nothing too suspicious about it. Now let's check the toilet. There's nothing there. The tank's empty too. There isn't even any water in it. Okay, there's nothing, I guess, here. Yeah, why don't we go back to the living room? Okay, let's go back. Wait a second. Shower curtain, huh? Let's try closing it. Now can see the full expanse of the shower curtain in all its waterproof glory. There's nothing suspicious. It's just a normal shower curtain. A narrow shower. And I'm standing in it with June. This is awkward. Time to open the curtain. Yeah, that wasn't helpful at all. No, I don't want to get out of here. What is... Okay. Junpei, what are you doing? We don't have time to be relaxing on the sofa. It's a display case, but there's nothing being displayed. How sad. Looks like the drawers are empty too. Why are they so lighthearted when they look around the room? It's matches.
Oh yeah, how's your fever? You feeling better now?
Yes, I'm fine.
Let me see your forehead.
Ah!
Guess it really has gone down.
Are you worried about me?
Hey, come on, it's not like that. Yeah, I guess I am.
Yeah, I guess I am.
By the way, Junpei?
Hmm?
How did you end up here?
What do you mean? I told you earlier, didn't I?
There was a man with a gas mask when you got home at night. You inhaled some white smoke and passed out. When you woke up, you were on D-deck.
Damn straight.
But is that really the truth?
What?
Junpei, are you hiding something from me?
No, why would I?
Well, if you think about it, this is awfully suspicious. I mean, why would two childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this?
Hey, I could ask you the same thing. Are you hiding something?
What would I hide?
Well, I don't know. Anything. I mean, you're hiding it. How would I know?
Anything, I mean, you're hiding it.
You mean like the number of men I've dated?
What?
Do you want to know?
What?
Don't worry. Only 18.
Yeah.
Times 0. Yeah, I guess I just haven't met Mr. Right yet.
Yeah, I see.
Anyway, I'm not hiding anything. Just like you, Junpei. When I woke up, I was on D-deck.
Well, you do have a point. I mean, why did Zero pick us? We haven't seen each other since elementary school.
I wonder. Look for what connects the victims. That will lead you to the culprit. Do you remember Seven saying something like that?
Yeah, I do. So?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think this must all have something to do with a classmate of ours.
You got any ideas who it might be?
No, nothing.
Oh,
Well, if it had something to do with school, then it could be one of our teachers, or maybe the principal?
Or the janitor, or the lunch lady.
No, I can barely remember any of them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they do have a point. I don't see to connect any points there. What is their connection to Cradle Pharmaceuticals? It's a round wooden table. It's a bottle of water in it. This is a bedroom. They probably have it here because your throat always feels dry when you wake up, you know? My throat's dry, but I think that's because I'm a little nervous right now. Well, we did run along, so we're kinda sweaty. Hey Junpei, do you want to take a shower together? What? Just kidding. What? Too late to take it back. My brain's already working out a picture. My throat was dry already, this sure isn't helping. It's a light blue blanket with some designs on it. Someone's made the bed, or at least never unmade it. There's only bed sheets under the blanket, nothing exciting. Look, there's two pillows right next to each other. Guess it's a double. Huh? What's up? You're turning red. Oh man, is a fever back? Hey, are you alright? You need to lay down for a minute? I am fine. I think it's still a little early for that. Huh? Hey, seriously, are you really okay? Yeah. A bed frame. Now we don't have to worry about falling off. I toss and turn when I sleep. She's blushing again. What the hell is she thinking? What are you guys doing? This isn't a painting. Is this a map? It looks like a map of the ship's interior. Oh, this is a great find. We think it'll be really useful. Let's take it with us. It's now possible to use the map screen. Yes, we already know.
This ship is bigger than I thought.
It's big on the inside.
Yeah, it's probably about 900 feet long.
Must be one of those fancy cruise ships.
Of course, it doesn't really look like a cruise ship. Everything in here is really retro. Even if it's just some sort of style choice, there's just too much.
Do you remember what Zero said?
On April 14, 1912, the famous ocean liner Titanic crashed into Earth. After remaining afloat for 2 hours and 40 days, it sank beneath the waters of the North Atlantic.
Do you think maybe this boat and the Titanic have something to do with each other?
That's a good point.
So, yeah, what I missaid. In the last one they said this one was the Gigantic, but it's not Gigantic in reality. The ship that's the sister ship of the Titanic is the Britannic. It was considered to be named Gigantic as far as I know, and it was used as a hospital ship in World War I or II. I don't have the present, but either way, it was used and it was sank by the Germans and around somewhere near Greece, and there it's still lying up to this date, and you can dive down there for a few. That's pretty expensive, but you can dive down there. Also, it wasn't really sank as much as it is guessed that it drove over a mine and sank that way, but they're not sure because it sank in a way that it landed on the point where it first got hit by whatever or got exploded by the mine or whatever. So you can't really see why it sank. Well, so much for useless information.
I doubt he would have mentioned it if there wasn't a reason. Do you think this boat is
A replica of the Titanic?
a replica of the Titanic?
A replica?
Yeah, you know, like a copy of the actual boat.
Who on earth would make something like that?
Fans. Crazy Titanic fans.
No way. Do you even know how much money that would take?
No idea. But all they've got to do is break even, you know?
Break even?
Yeah, they could use it as a cruise ship. Climb aboard a piece of history, sail around the world in the resurrected Titanic. Hell, with marketing like that, they'd probably have more customers than they'd know what to do with.
I still believe this could be a running idea, but it would be so freaking expensive.
Do you really think people would want to ride on a ship with such an ominous past? It's the site of the worst accident in history. Over 1,500 people died. I wouldn't be surprised if you'd get cursed just for going.
I'd say it's not the worst accident. It was one big accident, and it was a really widely known accident, but we have worse. We have way worse. We have also way worse acts of governing done against humans. Either way, let's move on.
A curse, huh?
Junpei, do you believe in that sort of thing? You know, curses and stuff?
No, they're a little crap.
Sorry, but I can't really say I believe in that kind of stuff. What about you? Nah, I guess that's kind of a dumb question.
Yes, I do believe in curses.
Yeah, you strike me as someone who does.
In fact, I think it was a curse that sunk the Titanic.
What?
A curse sank the Titanic. The curse of the Egyptian mummy. Supposedly, the Titanic carried the mummy of the priestess Amun-Ra, which was stolen from a pyramid. And they say that the mummy had a history. Everyone involved with it died mysterious deaths. Come on, I'm sure you've heard of it before. Those who open the coffin will be forever cursed. Haven't you ever heard that one?
So you're saying the Titanic sunk because of that curse?
That's right!
That's stupid. I don't buy it.
It's true!
How can you be so sure?
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. It was really mysterious. Totally unbelievable.
What is so unbelievable about it?
Well, supposedly, she was really pretty.
As a mummy, you'd absolutely be pretty. You'd be really, really dry and wrapped in bandages. So there is no way you can be pretty. Alright.
Pretty?
Yes?
But she was a mummy.
That's right. She wasn't all shriveled up or rotten or anything. She almost looked alive.
Helped.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, it's that thing. I don't remember the name. Where your body turns into some kind of wax? Yeah? The fat in it turns into something kind of like candle wax, right? And...
Yes, saponification. But that's not what it was.
Huh?
That's not it. She wasn't wax.
Then what was it?
They say that she was frozen.
What? Frozen?
That's right. The whole body was frozen solid. You know how a human body is more than 60% water? Well, all of that water was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic, even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
That's crazy.
I think so too, but maybe it's true and we just didn't know about it before.
I didn't know?
Yep. Maybe it's common sense to eat shaved ice in the desert because it lasts forever.
Huh? Nah, that seems too silly to be true.
But maybe it isn't. It just appears that way because you didn't know it was true.
Well, yeah. Ice that doesn't melt, even in the desert? Does something like that really exist? No, even if it did, it wouldn't really be ice anymore, would it?
It was such a weird conversation. I don't think anything of whatever she said is actually true. I also don't know if a mummy was on the Titanic. I'd really have to look that up. I may look it up and talk about it next time. It's a dresser. There's nothing on top. This is the mirror for the dresser. And now she's playing with her hair. Does she even realize she's doing that? Hey, we don't have time for that. Come on, it's like there's anyone here you need to impress. Yes, there is. Who? What? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? Forget it, Junpei. Oh, this is open. A dresser key. Right. There's nothing inside. Okay. The chair that goes with the dresser. There's nothing particularly interesting about it. Oh, there's nothing in the display case. Drawers are empty. Junpei, where are you going? I was thinking of going over to Lotus' room. Why? What do you mean why? I'm just going to check up on them. There's something wrong with that. Well, no. Come back soon. Sure thing. I'll leave the rest to you. Sure. Leave it to me. Alright, off to the other room. Why do I think it was a good idea to give her anything? To leave anything to her? Oh well, there we are. Looks like a valuable device. Really though. There seems to be a room on the left side of the vase. Yeah, there's. It's the shower. And this is the bathroom wall. The whole wall is covered with these square tiles. This thing's a little shelf for putting soap on. That's the shower knob. I tried turning it, but no water comes out. Oh look, Junpei, there's a mushroom growing out of... That's not a mushroom. That's a shower head. There's no curtain. The room doesn't have a shower curtain. This room, well, there was a shower curtain in the bathroom that June was checking out. But you're saying the bathroom doesn't have any. Yeah, that's right. There's probably a reason why. Is there anything in the toilet? Guess not. The tank's empty too. Right. Some toilet paper. We've got 2 rolls, I guess. Yeah. The tile with black and white pattern on it. Yeah, that's not a complete picture. Hey, check this out. This is a pretty sofa. Pretty nice sofa. I know. It's a shame I can't take it back with me. Well, guess we can candle with a candlestick. This might come in handy. Combine action. I know. We use matches to light a candle. Lit candle. Right. So we have a lit candle here. Awesome, with the light from the candle, maybe we can take a look around over there. But it gets so hot when I hold it. I won't put it down. Well, why don't you set it on top of the dresser? It's flatter, or at least it won't fall over. Oh yeah, good idea. Hey, it got pretty bright. And we can look around a little. Dresser drawer, it's locked. Let's see if this... yes, it worked. There's a candle sitting on the top of this guy. Yeah, this plate, we need that one. There was a tile inside the dresser, nothing else beside the tile though. Okay. There's the curtain. Anything under the blanket? Nope, nothing suspicious here. A girl with burning red eyes stares right back. What? Anything under... I'm just messing with you. There's nothing there. 2 pillows on pile, oh. A pile of pillows. Is that supposed to be some kind of joke? Hey, calm down. Huh? Hey, what the hell? Just got dark all of a sudden. Maybe the candle got blown out. Should go see. There's a candlestick covered in melted wax on top of the dresser. Hey, what's this? The top of the candlestick looks kinda weird. You're right, it's all bumpy. Seems like a key to me. Right, moving on. Well, this display case. Check it out, these plates and shit, they look really expensive. You wanna take a look? There are a number of expensive plates in here. There's a glass door on the display case. It's locked tight, I can't get it open. Key, huh? Oh yeah. This tile. I think I've seen it somewhere. Yeah, I know. It looks like the one we saw in the other room. Let's see if the candlestick will do anything. Yeah, they're opened. Alright, pull that shit open. And let's check this. Great.
Hey, Junpei, you got a minute? Here, take this.
A bookmark? What is this for? Do you want me to read a book?
I found it in between some of the cushions on the sofa. Pretty sure it ain't gonna be any help to us, but I figured we might as well hang on to it anyway.
Then why don't you hold on to it?
You know what I hate most in the world? I got 4 things: hope, faith, love, and luck.
Hope, faith, love, and luck?
Damn straight.
And you hate these things?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Not really, but what does a bookmark have to do with any of that?
Well, see, each leaf on the 4-leaf clover has a meaning to it, okay? And that meaning is pretty much those 4 words. It's like flower language. Well, I guess it's not a flower, is it? So, leaf language, I guess? Yeah, you could call them leaf words.
Leaf words.
Leaf words. Hope, faith, love, and luck. The meaning of the leaves on a 4-leaf clover.
So, yeah, I want you to take it, okay? Just touching it gives me the creeps.
Aww. Is he getting scared? From a little love. And luck.
Take the damn thing, alright? Here.
What do you want to do? Let's take it.
Alright, sure. I'll take it.
Oh, man, I feel a lot better now. That thing was a real pain, you know?
Do you really hate those 4 words that much?
He's like a demon. And he's getting hit with holy water.
Yeah, well, they can all betray you. You know, hope, faith, love, even your destiny. Well, that's not my only reason.
What?
That's not the only reason I hate the 4-leaf clover. I just can't bring myself to like the number 4.
What, worried about the 4 horsemen?
Nah, come on, man, that's just silly. Maybe back in the Dark Ages that kind of crap scared people. But this is the 21st century, and I'm a 21st century guy. I'm a little insulted.
Then why do you hate 4 so much?
'Cause it's a half-ass number. Not the best or the worst. That's why.
What?
9 is a way better number. So what if it's last place, right? At least it's not some lame-ass middle number.
What are you...
You play?
Play?
You mean like gambling?
You mean like gambling?
Yeah, of course. What else would I mean?
In
Baccarat, the best possible hand totals 9. They call it Le Grand. But the lowest, most worthless cards, the zeros, they call Monkey.
Just like the guy in charge of this game. Zero's a monkey.
What? Oh man, you're totally right. The guy who trapped us in here sure is one hell of a monkey.
You know, if you think about it, the nonary game is really a lot like Baccarat. Of course, it doesn't use any of that stupid digital root junk. You just drop the tens digit, and that's it. Still, it does have the same idea of your final number needing to be a single digit.
Oh, yeah, I guess you got a point.
And in both games, whoever has 9 wins.
The person who makes 9 wins?
Wait, did you forget already? Don't you remember what Zero said?
It is hidden, but an exit can be found.
Seek a door.
Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. So, if we want to get off this boat, we have to make a team whose numbers have the digital root of 9.
And only the people in that team are going to make it out alive.
Of course. That's why it's called the nonary game.
What?
Huh?
You don't know? Nonary means something derived from 9 or base 9. It's derived from the Latin prefix nona, which means 9. While we're at it, the prefix for 1 is uni. You know, like the unicorn, the horse with 1 horn. 2 is bi, like binary. Binary means composed of 2 parts. 3 is tri. I'm sure you've heard that one plenty, like trio, triple, and triangle. After that, you have quart, quinty, sext, septum, and of course the prefix for 8 is octo, like octopus. It's called that because it has 8 legs. Get it?
I see. So then nona means 9.
So, how many of us are trapped on this ship?
That'd be 9.
And what are the bracelet numbers we have?
They go from 1 to 9.
And our time limit? How many hours did we have?
Zero said 9 hours.
And finally, to get out of this ship,
We need to find the door with a 9 that's hidden somewhere in the ship.
By making a team with the digital root of 9.
and there you have it. The number 9 is everywhere in this game. He's got a real theme of 9s for this whole thing. No wonder it's called the nonary game.
Oh, well. Let's hang the curtain. There's a curtain rod running along the ceiling. Let's put that shower curtain on the hooks. Let's try spreading the curtains. And this. Wow, that's a pretty obvious people. Someone's really dedicated. Well, with a hole this big, you gotta wonder if maybe they wanted to caught. So you're saying maybe the one getting spied on was into that shit? Maybe they were into, like, those home invasion fantasies. Home invasion? Interesting. See. You two are real idiots, you know that? Oh, let's try spreading the curtains from this way. Might as well pull it back. There's a hole in the curtain. If I look at it from a ways back, I can see a single tile. Right. From here I can see what tile it is. Looks like it's 5th from the top and 3rd from the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, looking through this hole I can see a white tile. 5th from the top, 3rd from the right. Let's have a closer look. Nothing strange here. Oh, there's nothing budging. Well then, that means it's over on the other side. What's up? You're going back already? Well, I can't just leave Junpei by herself. What are you thinking? You're her knight or protector or what something? You're creeping me out. Whatever, man, I'm going. Right. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one. Here it is. Yes, this one's loose. I think I can get it under this with my nails, and yes. Alright, I have all the plates. The exit. Lotus and Center on the other room side. I'm gonna go check on them. Great. There's a tile in the frame, so I guess I'm supposed to put the other tiles in the empty spaces. Alright, I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh wait, you were here? I fixed that one really well. Yes, I did it. There, picture complete. And there goes the frame. What's this? You mean, what's this? Pretty obvious, isn't it? It's a hole in the wall. Like a hidden safe or something, you know? Anyway, let's take a look. I think there's something inside. It's the mouse key.
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
I think I've seen this picture before.
Where?
In a book. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. I saw this picture in his book.
What's this interesting theory?
Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Man, I can't deal with this. Just listening to you talk about it is giving me a headache.
It's not a difficult concept to grasp. In essence, he states that the shape of living organisms and their behavioral patterns are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye.
What part of that isn't difficult, exactly?
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
Telepathy?
Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it's close enough for a simple approximation.
Are you serious? Telepathy? Who do you think we are? Kids from the 70s? I can't believe someone would actually do serious research on something like that.
Oh, there were quite a lot of serious research into that.
Yes, I agree. I read the book, but I can hardly say I understood it. I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it said. It was probably just someone latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory. There's no scientific merit to any of it, I'm sure. But even so... Anyway, I saw a picture like that one in his book. Hey, what do you think this picture looks like?
What do you mean? Isn't it just like abstract or something like that? It's just black and white scribbles. There's no meaning there. That's it.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you?
I guess it looks like...
Well, what does that look like? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't see any man's face. So what is a Funyarinpa? Let's go for Funyarinpa.
Funyarinpa. See? I mean, this totally looks like one. And here, and here.
What the hell is a Funyarinpa?
My question exactly.
What do you mean? What the hell is a Funyarinpa? You mean you don't know?
How the hell would I know?
How could you not know? That's practically blasphemous. Oh, say you're sorry. Apologize to the Funyarinpa. Goodness, you are such a rude woman.
Oh my god. What?
Junpei, are you just screwing around? Forget it. I'm just gonna tell you. This is a dog.
Where the hell is this supposed to be a dog?
See? Like...
No, MC. I don't...
So, now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see how that helps us.
A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once. They took two similar pictures. Both of them were difficult to identify, initially. But once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else. These two pictures. The first was a woman wearing a hat. The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog.
I still don't see the dog. I am so sorry, but I don't see it. I really, really don't see it.
So, their experiment. First, they sent the picture to other parts of the world, outside the reach of British airwaves.
I could work with the woman. This is the picture of the woman, then I can guess it looks somewhat like what this is. I don't see the dog there.
To Ireland, the US, Africa, Europe, etc. Then, in each country, they gathered a number of test subjects, roughly 1,000 people. They were shown the two pictures and asked, what does this picture look like to you? The results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. 3.9% saw the dog in the dog picture.
Oh, now I see the dog. Oh. Oh. It's there, that's the face, that's the ear. Yeah, if you're looking like that, then you can see a dog there.
Then, 2 days later, they aired a new program on their show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people who knew the solution to the dog picture was at least that many. After another 2 days passed, they gathered more research subjects from areas outside the reach of British TV and radio. This time, they only found a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same test and the same two pictures. The results were startling. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test sat at a 9.2% success rate. Not much of a change statistically.
Yeah, this one isn't that. That could be a normal outlier.
The dog picture, however, produced a very different result. The percentage of people able to successfully find the dog, it went from 3.9% to 6.8%, a very significant increase.
Yeah, but you could still argue it's a statistical outlier. If it went from 3.9 to about, I guess, 20%, we could actually talk about a correlation or something like that.
So do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment? There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it. But even so, it was only the success rate for the dog picture that went up. Why? How did that happen? What does it mean?
Oh, wait, does this have something to do with that field, or whatever it was that you were talking about earlier? A field not visible to the eye. So, if more people know the answer, then that information will pass through the field. Huh.
Psych! I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take me seriously. Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen. But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them. In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings. They are a TV station after all.
Right! Man, I gotta admit, you had me there for a minute. I, really thought you were serious.
Yeah, well, just once isn't giving us any realistically measurable results. We need to repeat that test many more times with different people to get anything you could actually use. But once could be just a statistical outlier.
Of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it's all just pseudoscience.
Oh, okay, right.
All right, enough nonsense. We've got the key. Let's get out of here.
Word.
A field not visible to the naked eye. Morphogenetic field.
Alright, let's go to the hallway. I'll get June, you guys go ahead to the door. Okay, roger that. Yes, it unlocked. Good job, Junpei. Now we can get going. Come on, what are you guys standing around for? Let's get out of here. Come on, Junpei, let's go. Alright, let's go.
Another hallway.
Come on, open!
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
Damn it!
Look over here!
Elevators. And the buttons? Of course they don't work.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well then, let's open it.
All right, here I go.
Oh, so it's a kitchen.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious? The exit? I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I know. Still.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
But don't we need a key for that?
No good.
Sorry, I guess that wasn't very constructive.
Anyway, let's take a look.
Hey!
What's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
Let me see that. I knew it. See? Look.
Yes, hold your horses.
What did you figure out?
This is handy.
See? We came in here. Now if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
How about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Thanks.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Okay.
And we're doing this one. I hope I can rush through it. Oh boy. The kitchen. 1, 2, 3, there's 10 of them. If you flip them over, they look like heads. The middle is super deep for a plate. Super deep for a plate. They're soup plates. Yes, sorry. They're made that way so that the soup doesn't spill. If you ever get out of here, you should treat yourself to a nice dinner out. What makes you think a poor college student has the money to do something like that? voucher. A voucher. Voucher? A voucher. It says appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. Seems like the quest. This looks like a serving table. I would imagine food is put here after it's prepared so that the waiters and the waitresses can take it out to the customers. But something doesn't seem right here. Why are there so many plates? It's a partition that splits the room on the right side of the wall. It's one of the swing doors. You see them a lot in between kitchens and the dining areas in the restaurants. Without this door, you'd need to run all the way around the partition to get to the other side. It'd really be a pain in the ass, huh? Well, I guess it's not really important, but still. Wow. What looks like it's made out of silver. I bet drinking tea from this pot would be really yummy. Spending a day off with June drinking tea. Could such a day ever happen for me? What is wrong with you guys? Junpei. Oh, nothing. We don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on. It's a lot of notes. I got a bunch of stuff written on them, but it doesn't look like code or anything like that. I can go here. Hey, there's tables for preparing food. There are plates everywhere. That's a wet stone. Yeah, right. A sink. It's still got water in it. There's a couple of plates in there, but I don't think they're gonna help us much. Trash can. There's nothing inside of it. Well, better than being full of rotten food, I suppose. Damn it, there's nothing in here. Hey Santa, digging through the trash really suits you. What the hell did you say? Listen lady, I did you a favor. I knew you just piss and moan, so I did it for you. Oh my. I don't recall asking you to do anything. Hey, I'll throttle you. Excuse me. Does it feel colder in here? A big bucket made of tin. There's nothing inside. Wait. I wonder what's this straw is. You see the metal grate on top of the grill? They make it like that so that the fat and juices can drip off of the meat while it cooks. The drawer seems to be stuck. It won't open. Alright, it's going. Do you think this was all part of Zero's plan? Probably. Kinda hard to believe there's a chef on board somewhere. Looks like the area under blade opens up. No, you can't. I already checked. It's sealed shut. I think this is where the coal goes. Okay, no coal for me. Okay, big button, I got tin. Countertop. There's a roller pin and colander here. Nothing useful. Okay, let's check it here. Looks like you can enter a number into this thing. Is it an oven timer? It's probably for entering the passcode. After all, the oven door is locked. My guess is that it'll open if we put in the correct code. An iron oven. That looks pretty heavy duty. It's probably industrial quality. I bet you could cook anything with this. Anyway, let's have a look inside. Damn, I knew it. It's locked. All we got is a pot and a frying pan. Oh, and a pressure cooker. Well, I guess we could use some of those as weapons. What kind of idiot are you? You're gonna run around holding that thing while you're looking for the dead? Hey man, it was just a joke. Why is this serious? There are some bottles and seasoning here. Okay. Is that all? Damn it, it didn't work. Doesn't matter how many times you try it. This door isn't going to open until we solve all the puzzles in this room. I'm sure this is all part of Zero's plan. I just can't imagine what his motives could be. It's a card reader. Since it's light red, I figured probably still locked. The key card is gotta be around here somewhere. We just gotta find it. What should I say? Appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. Looks like a bunch of instructions for using the cooking utensils. Nothing really suspicious about that. There was nothing in here. There's a pot on the stove. There's some ingredients around here. I could cook something up for as well as you can actually cook. Who the hell do you think I am? You'd better believe I know how to boil the hot water and put in my instant noodles. And I can boil eggs too? Yes. This is apparently an area where you put the coal. It's sealed shut, we can't get it open. Drawer seems to be stuck, it won't open. The grill, there's some coal down here, they're bright red. Okay. Counter. Got rolling pins and colander, nothing useful in there. That's the exit. There's a big old iron plate over the door. I don't think we can open it. Hey Santa, could you open that door please? What the hell? There's no way I could open that thing. Guess you're getting that age where your eyes start to go, huh? You'd better watch your mouth, boy, or something won't live long enough to see how that door opens. This has got the two of them on edge. I gotta get out of here. Oh, that's... you can go in here. The shelf has a white cloth on it. And what's under the white cloth? There's so much stuff in here. A whole lot of cans. This is probably pantry. Wooden box in the second row, though. No, there's a wooden box in the second row.
A rusty knife? I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
It's futile.
Futile?
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
Oh. Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really. I was just thinking about futility.
Huh? Why were you thinking about futility?
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
The Titanic?
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
No, I've heard it.
Oh, yeah. I know. There was a novel that had a bunch of stuff in it that described the sinking of the Titanic before it actually sank.
Yeah, that's the one. The title of the novel is Futility. It was written 14 years before the Titanic sank. But...
I know. I mean, I didn't know the name of the book, but the story was the same, right? It was just like what happened on the Titanic?
Yeah.
Well, I heard it was all a hoax.
A hoax?
I heard that the stuff that matched up to the Titanic so well was actually added after it sank. Apparently, the only thing that was the same originally was that a boat ran into an iceberg and sank.
But the novel was published in 1898, 14 years before the accident.
Like I said, that was the first print of the book. 14 years later, the author heard about what happened to the Titanic. He figured that was his chance, you know? He just went back and changed some stuff in his novel, so that it matched the Titanic exactly.
Really?
Really. There's no such thing as premonitions or any of that stuff.
But that wasn't the only book that predicted the Titanic sinking.
It wasn't?
Yep. There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead. Both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, two ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
Yeah, that could be a possibility, but ships not having enough lifeboats wasn't that rare of an instance back in the days. There wasn't something like any need to put enough lifeboats for everyone on a ship. So they basically overbooked the ship like hell, didn't have enough lifeboats because lifeboats were heavy and expensive, and the companies that were behind those things liked money and disliked not getting more money. So they saved where they could save, and that's the problem. This company, there weren't many companies that run cruise liners that big, and they basically were all assholes. Excuse my language, but none of them considered human safety measures as a thing that was needed. And it was always a risk for long boat trips that they could sink. People just accept that the risk was there and hope it didn't hit them?
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Right, I knew you'd say that.
Hmm?
But what if Stead had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
What? Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull. Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
Yeah.
What are you smoking?
Yeah.
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic.
Yeah.
He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
And then he proceeded to pack his things and go onto the ship that began to sink. Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Why don't we talk about this some other time?
Huh? But...
Come on, let's get back to it.
Maybe I'll use the whetstone to sharpen the knife. The blade of the knife is getting sharper by the second. I should be able to cut something pretty good with this. We have a knife. There's cheese. Hey, there's something behind that cheese. You're right. Why don't we move the cheese? Some of the cheese. Alright guys, time to move it. June and I need to look behind you. Oh, there's a little green bottle back there. A bottle of oil. There are a number of cheeses lined up on the shelf. This is Gouda cheese. The most famous Dutch cheese. If you don't cut open the casing, it usually won't go bad. So you can store it at room temperature for quite a while. So we can eat this? Most likely. So I'm not hungry at all. I guess it's hard to get hungry in a situation like this. Is it? There's milk in here. Milk in an iron barrel. Judging by the rust, it's probably really old. Maybe we shouldn't open it up. I don't think it'd be a pretty sight. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. So we have a knife now. A door, there's a bolt keeping it from opening. The bolt is rusted in place, it won't budge. Of course, maybe we'll put some oil on it. Hey! Just a little bit of oil and come on, you little son of a bitch. Whoa! Ha! Yes, got you, little bastard. You did it, Junpei. You're so smart.
Oh, it's cold in here. What is this place?
Are you blind? It's a freezer.
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me.
With that outfit? Yes, absolutely.
I'll freeze solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got...
No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now.
But...
Huh?
Ooh, that's bad.
No! Why did it suddenly close? Ah! The knob's frozen!
But why?
It looks like the pipe next to it broke, and...
Hey, Lotus! You're out there, right? Open the door!
What do you want? What's going on?
The door won't open! Try opening it from that side, please!
Oh, fine. If you say so. Hold on. It's no use. It won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out.
You've got more people in there. Do something about it.
Oh.
God damn it.
Anyway, let's find a way out. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
But
Two heads are better than none. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just take a good look around this room, okay?
Right.
alright. The thing's frozen solid. This pork? Yeah, seems like it. What's this thing? It looked like a tack or something. Chunk of pork. Okay. Everything's frozen in here. Doesn't look like there's anything else interesting. Oh, that's sturdy rope. There's so much stuff in here. Why don't we take some out of it, Junpei? It's a water bottle. Isn't anything else useful? Yes, alright. Dry ice.
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us?
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees. Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
Oh, how do you know that?
Despite my looks, I'm the the queen of random knowledge.
Random. Yes, random, yes.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off. Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb?
Yeah, that's right.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
It did seem rather odd.
It is kind of weird.
But it can turn into a liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure...
It won't turn into a liquid, right?
That's right. Instead of melting, it'll do what's called sublimating and change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous one.
See, that is weird. Water's a liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees. So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide?
There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
Huh?
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
That's weird.
You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
For those who are confused, we are using American Fahrenheit and not Celsius, so the numbers are a little different, and they weren't kind enough to present us with Celsius.
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Ice 9?
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
I have no idea if this is true. I had to look it up.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
But if you'd ask me, I'd say no, it's not true.
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yup. Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin? For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip. Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is, all glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize.
I have no idea if this is true. If I had to guess, I'd say no.
But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like... How do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating in some way that we can't sense. And now it's happening everywhere.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. But, what does that have to do with Ice 9?
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees, man.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic. I mean, I know I'm kinda at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. So seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland. I freaking hate the cold.
Then you said the wrong name. Iceland is rather warm. Greenland is rather cold.
So let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here.
Selfish, isn't he? Ice 9 is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
So, we have everything. I guess we have. Now, hey Junpei, didn't you find some dry ice earlier? Yeah, there's warm water coming out of the pipe. Warm water and dry ice. What do you think would happen if we put that stuff in a sealed container together? Items. Items. Combine with this and this. What? I need the water bottle. There's water dripping from this pipe. Looks like when the pipe bursts... First, the water hit the doorknob and froze in place. The water actually seems almost warm. Could you use it? I want to. There's warm water flowing from the pipe. Yeah? Let's start off by putting the dry ice into the water bottle. I did, but the dry ice is too big. Well, he gotta figure out a way to make it smaller than genus. Really now? That's the problem. Combine with... No. Combine with... No. Is water flowing? Nothing special about that. Frozen chicken. Alright. We combine the frozen chicken with the dry ice. No. Oh, it did it. Yes, because the frozen chicken is better then. Great. Okay. I'm gonna put these pieces of dry ice into the water bottle. Water bottle with dry ice pieces, okay. And ice surrounding the doorknob, water flowing pipe. Oh dear, Junpei. We're not gonna get the results you want unless you hook the water bottle to the door somehow. It's gotta explode right next to the ice and the doorknob. We need to find a way to attach the bottle to the knob. Yeah, right. Combine. And let's just tie the rope here, alright? There's warm water flowing.
Put water into the bottle with dry ice.
Okay.
And make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright, that's set. So, what do we do now?
We just need to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
A small rock. Huh. A small rock. Alright, this ought to do the trick.
Ah, some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea.
I wouldn't touch it with my hand.
Alright, guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Where exactly do you expect us to hide?
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yeah, look, right here. We can hide in there.
Yeah.
Come on, get inside. Alright, here I go. 3, 4, 5.
You're counting the wrong way.
Oh, oops.
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
Sorry, dude. Alright, for real this time. You guys ready?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
Alright, here I go. 3, 2, 1.
Junpei, the ice on the door. Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
The blast must have shattered it.
Yes! Alright, let's see if it opens.
Hooray! We're out!
Move! Oh, god damn it! Hot, 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 hot! Fuck!
You shouldn't touch it.
Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus?
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
What were you doing?
Isn't it obvious? She was taking a nap.
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die!
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
What the hell?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Oh, don't give me that crap!
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See? I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door. But I couldn't find anything. So, all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
Yeah, call the cops. We're on a ship somewhere, hold hostage against our will. Could you find us anywhere?
Fine, but there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
Wait, what? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so. If she'd really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside. But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer.
That's really something. You jump here. Also, Junpei, you jump from attempted murder just because she wasn't in there. Junpei has some short fuse there.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, yes, well that's all right. As long as you understand.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
How rude! I was plenty busy.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
Alright, let's clear this now. Okay, we have... Where is it? There. Junpei, you could probably heat stuff up on the... No? Huh? Yeah, I want to heat stuff. Give me that. Guess I'll put the meat on the grill. Hey, what are you doing? What are you going to do with the paper burns? Come on, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's going to burn right away, right? You just gotta keep an eye on it and the paper will be fine. Well, they can argue all they want. I'm gonna keep an eye on this book. Cool. Looks like it's about time. I'm gonna try taking the paper out. Junpei, be careful. Sweet of her to care, but I know what I'm... Ouch. See? I told you. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take that paper out. It's not coming out. This thing's frozen stiff. I can't get it out. So, are we going to have to cut the meat? Yeah, it looks like that way. We have a knife. Right, now that we've sharpened the knife. Yes, cut the dog. Awesome, Junpei. Now we can cut out a P here. Cut out the paper. C plus 10 plus F. Item. C plus 10 seafood dish F. Item. C plus 10 plus F. This is probably what you're supposed to use to enter the password. Maybe if we put the right number to open the door. Junpei, maybe the note you found earlier. Yeah, I know. Do you know how to enter these numbers? I think E is for enter and C is for clearing. So basically when I'm ready to submit my answer, I press E. So if I screw up, I just press C, right? So that's not it. Alright, give it a shot. C. So F is 15. What C? C is 13. 13, 10, 15. Oh. $13, 15, 28, 38. Huh? Shit, it didn't work. Do you think the note we found on the board wasn't a hint? C plus 10 plus F, there are letters on this input. There aren't any letters on this input device. Maybe we can find some way to convert the letters to numbers. Oh yeah, the wuxia we found next to the plate had some letters on it, didn't it? Maybe I've got something to do with that. The wuxia next to the plate? Yeah, I read that, but this wasn't any being helpful. Appetizer 9. Meat dish 10. Soup A. Seafood dish F. I'm missing a note. There are cans lining everything. Wooden boxes in the second row though. Nothing helpful. There's a big barrel of milk. There's notes here, but nothing looks important. There's a silver pot here. Deep soup bottle. A deep soup bowl. There's 10 of them in the stack. Those 9 plates look pretty expensive. They're plates for an appetizer, remember. Appetizers usually come on square plates. Okay, well excuse me, princess. I think there's 15 of these plates. I'm assuming they're for seafood. How the hell can you tell that? They look just like any other from the 99-cent store. If you ever take a lady out to dinner, you're going to embarrass yourself. I feel sorry for June. What? Why the hell are you bringing up June? The Lady Dove protests too much, methinks. You are not terribly subtle. Seafood F is 15, so F stays 15. There's a bunch of little wavy ridges on this plate. Those plates are for serving meat. You really are ignorant, aren't you? Come on, it's not like I need to know this crap. Jeez. There's a wuxia at the end of the counter. This wisher doesn't match the number of plate on the table. It says appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F on the counter. And the plates on the table are 9 appetizers, 16 meat, 10 soup, 15 seafood. Maybe they're using hexadecimal here. Hexadecimal it's a number system that goes 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, 10, 11. You're familiar with base 10, right? That's a normal system for numbers. The base 10 equivalent for hexadecimal numbers would go like this. A equals 10, B, C is 12, 15, and 16. Then 10 becomes 16 in base 10. I know it sounds strange, but you can think of it as just 6 letters added on the normal number system after 9. A, 10B, 11C, 12, D13, E14, F15, 10, 16, and so on. I think I get it. Okay. Items. So C is 12, 17 is 27, 27 plus 16 is 30, 43. 43? This is probably what it's supposed to be. Okay, maybe if we put in right numbers, we open the open door. Junpei, maybe the note you found earlier. Yeah, I know. You know how to enter the numbers. I think E is for entering, C is for clearing. Okay, basically blah blah blah. So if I screw up, you press C. Yes, load is not dot. Alright, let's give it a shot. Okay, 43. It should be 43. Alright. Sounds like the metal is falling. I guess that went well. Yeah, the door opened. Good job, Junpei. It's a sudden keycard. Right, off we go. Yes, I think it's unlocked now. You did it, Junpei. Let's get out of here. Yes, let's go.
I think we've been here before.
The elevators are over there, so that means...
We went into the kitchen through that door and came out on this side.
That means the map was right.
Looks like.
Then let's use it to plan our next move.
Next move?
Yeah, we need to decide where to go from here, don't we?
He's right. Let's get started.
From the looks of it, there are 4 possible routes. Let's just keep it simple and call them A, B, C, and D. First, A and B.
They both seem to connect to a room that looks L-shaped.
Yeah, there were 2 doors. But they were both locked. We couldn't open them.
Now, route C. This goes all the way to the main staircase.
That means it's door 5, one of the numbered doors.
Then do you think we would meet up with the other 4 after this hallway?
No, I don't think we will.
Why not?
Look, there by the stairs. See how the gate is opened? When we went into the kitchen, it was closed, but it's open now. What do you think that means?
They opened it.
Most likely.
And if we take Route C, we're going backwards.
That would be pointless.
Then that means...
Route D, then.
D it is.
Yup, Route D.
Then we're set. Everything looks okay here.
Let's check the next deck just to be sure.
Yeah, just like I thought. D-deck is totally underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
At least the water level hasn't really changed.
Small comfort.
May as well head back to C-deck.
What else is...
There are 2 elevators over there at the top of the stairs. Just like the floor above.
Hold on. These are kind of different. See? There's a card reader on the side.
Another strange mark.
Hey, look! It's Lotus's symbol!
Huh?
See? It's the woman symbol with horns on it. That seems like...
Oh, ouch, 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 ouch.
You earned that.
What was that about the mark again?
Nothing.
This is a Mercury symbol. The horns symbolize the wings on Hermes' staff.
Hermes, herpes, whatever. If we can't get this thing to work, these elevators aren't going anywhere.
In other words, we need a key card with the Mercury symbol.
Probably.
I guess we can't get on then. Let's just disregard the elevators for now.
How about this hallway on the left?
Whoa, there's so many doors.
Damn it. If we try and search all these, the sun's gonna go down before we've done half of them.
I think the sun already set.
I have a feeling this ship is the only thing that's going to be going down anytime soon.
That's even worse.
Well, we can come back to this hallway later. Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we?
Time to head back to the stairs.
And now the right hallway.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Let's open them.
All right, let's start with this one. Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to open it. What?
What the hell is this? This place is huge.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
And we're back here.
Is this a hospital?
It definitely has the smell.
Could be. I see medicine cabinets and surgical tools.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end. The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Why is the second door blank? That seems kind of strange, don't you think?
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
Oh, it's no use.
Well, of course. If it was that easy to open these doors, what would be the point of the notary game? We have to activate the red, or the numbered doors won't... Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Look, the display on the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Don't you remember? The red at the central staircase? If no one was inside, it said vacant.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But this one...
There's nothing on it.
Right?
I wonder if it's broken.
Only one way to find out.
And they test it again.
It's not responding.
How about the red on door... And door 3?
None of them are working.
What does it mean?
I knew it. They're broken. Zero sure sucks at maintenance.
No, that's impossible. You really think Zero, who prepared all of this, would make such a stupid, simple mistake?
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why this thing ain't working.
I believe the bottom of the device has been removed. Snake!
Oh, hello, Snake.
Ace! Clover! 7!
How did you guys...
How did you end up here?
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information. There you have it. Our half of the story.
Okay, let me see if I got all this straight. When you guys got here, the bases for the Reds were already gone.
And you looked all over this room, but you couldn't find anything.
So you figured that there might be something in the hallway with all the doors.
So you went and had a look?
Yeah.
And while you were looking around, you heard voices.
Uh-huh. So you followed the voices and came back here.
Indeed. And that was how we found you.
Why don't we check those 3 reds again, just in case?
You're right. Huh. There's a long, thin gap on the bottom. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
Well, what about that hallway over there? Isn't there anywhere else we can go?
No, there isn't. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
Hospital rooms. That's what's behind all those doors?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
There was an astrological symbol engraved near the keyhole, however. I was able to get a good feel of it. I believe it was the symbol of Jupiter.
Not again. Those goddamn things are everywhere.
I wonder what they all mean.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
The Gigantic?
What is this gigantic?
The Gigantic. She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century. Actually, the Titanic had two sister ships, and they looked exactly the same.
Yeah, we notice, we're skipping a little bit here.
The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic. The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship. At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German. She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gourdane bought. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking. That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessed. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic, which was impossible, of course. It stuck, but the Gigantic wasn't.
So you're saying this Lord Gourdane...
Yeah, at least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way.
Pipe down, just pay attention. What, that's it?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the...
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic, so I just figured.
Oh, for goodness. Don't tell me that's...
No, I've got more.
Like?
Well, I mean... I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah?
Your point being?
Wait, was I the only one that didn't know? Why?
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you. I told the rest of them before. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before.
What?
Huh.
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway. 10, 11, 12. 12.
Ooh.
It's midnight.
This
Then we've
should
still got
all-
6 hours left, right?
This should all be a repeat of what we already saw in our first playthrough at this point in time. So we can go to the flow. We're not there yet.
We don't have any time to screw around. Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the rest.
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
We've looked everywhere in this room. That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Don't freak out. We've already searched 4 of them.
4
yes,
rooms?
exactly. You searched 4 rooms.
We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
There are 48 other...
Alright, so everyone knows which area they're searching?
Yeah.
Yes!
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again. How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah. Sounds straightforward enough.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Right.
Then let's do this. It's 1. I better get back to the others. Huh? What are they doing over there? What happened, guys?
Junpei, look!
Vacant?
So,
Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we...
Well...
What the hell? What is...
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
Let me check the flow. Okay, we're on display here. Good. All right. This is This is... What is this? This is weird. Alright, we are at this point. Okay, I'm gonna end this now here. For now, we're going to begin with the next set of rooms and check those out. I believe we will do this path in next episode and see where it leads us and which information it's unlocking for us. Because we're still missing quite a lot of stuff and information we could use. And yeah, see you next time. Until then, have a nice day. Bye bye.